The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. That's right. We couldn't stay away. We had to...
That's weird that we're still wearing black shirts. It's almost like we always wear black shirts.
Well,
maybe that's our thing.
Maybe that will be our thing. It's kind of a Johnny Cash beer tasting type of...
Hey Michael, did somebody die?
Let's drink some beer, because it smelled like someone died.
No, this is a good smelling beer.
It definitely smells.
So this is way different than what we've reviewed in the past, which has pretty much only been like, what, strong ales and barley wines?
Something along those lines.
This is a Texas beer, or is it? So this is Mort Vivant, which is brewed by Southern Star Brewing Company. And this is definitely outside the scale of the norm beer. This is a French-style beer that is really considered a dead style of beer, which is kind of part of the name. Southern Star really went to great lengths to, research this style of beer and really develop it in a way that would work for the Texas market. But I mean, you're not going to find a beer like this in Texas. I mean, the closest I would say, like as far as style-wise goes, it's probably close to a Saison. Because, I mean, it really has kind of that...
Say what?
Say who? It kind of has that farmhouse style flavor to it. Again, I mean, name another French beer. Can you name another French beer? Just don't.
No, because if I tried actually...
You would start naming French-Canadian beers.
Yeah.
And those are good.
If I've done that once, I've done it like twice.
Yeah. Tres Postoles.
Right. Le Fin du Monde.
Yeah.
You think it's French, but it's not.
It's Canadian.
And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, like if you thought that was a French beer.
They're good. Oh, they're so good.
Actually, if the world was ending, that, like Le Fin du Monde, which is by Unibrow Brewing, yes, that might be a beer that I would ask for if I'm having them.
See, again, agree to disagree. Well,
we like the brewery.
I think Terrible is their best beer. But
Charles Barkley loves that beer.
Does he?
Apparently.
Are you serious?
Terrible. Sorry. Anyway, we have apparently skewed into this large tangent.
So here's this beer, and you know what? We put the cans on the table because they're awful. I mean, I come from a marketing background, and this just makes me want to bury my freaking face in my hand. I mean, this is such an awful can. This is like putting gold, like wrapped in doo-doo towels. I mean, am I right? Is this not doo-doo towels?
You know, I was trying to think about how to really express how I feel about these cans, and what he said was spot on. I couldn't have put it any better.
I mean, I understand budgets. I understand that Southern Star is not a big brewery by any means. In fact, like, if you're even able to drink this beer, you are among the lucky few, because this is not, by any means whatsoever, a highly distributed beer. I mean, even seeing this in a store is kind of an anomaly. Even in Texas, it's kind of hard to find sometimes. And it's a seasonal on top of that. But not to kind of rub you, the viewers, nose in the ground, but I have it on tap here at my house. So these didn't actually come from a can at all. I just put the cans out because I had them. I'm a big fan of this beer. But these actually, these glasses that we're drinking out of, the glasses came from the brewery, and, I have it on tap here at my house. So, I mean, I don't mean to be a beer snob, but sorry about your luck. I mean,
it kind of does.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get it. And again, just pointing this out, I'm pretty sure that I'm the only non-restaurant or pub that actually has this beer on tap. Hey, you know what? If you can prove me wrong, just say so, like down here, like in the little area where you can write your little comments and snide remarks. Just go ahead and tell me if you have this on tap. Just tell me that I'm not the only one, but I'm pretty sure I am. Okay, let's review the beer because that's why they're here.
Onto the nuts and bolts.
That's why they're here. This is a Southern Star beer. Do you remember
Conroe, Texas.
Do you remember what style of beer this actually is?
I really don't. Delicious.
Mort Vivant, which means roughly the dead walking, I think. Again, they brought kind of a dead style of beer, like
another show, another topic, another thread. The Walking Dead, really great show. You
That's so good. You know what though? It makes me so tense. Like I just get like all like worked up.
So what do you need to do?
Drink some beer.
When you're watching The Walking Dead,
drink Le Mort Vivant. It's like what better beer could you drink while
listen, we can't keep giving you these life lessons. At some point, you're going to have to turn off your computer, your iPad.
Or click on some of these sponsor ads over here.
Right.
Like right over here. Like, just, you have to click on
I'm sure at some point you're going to have to like branch out. I mean, we can't continue to be your mom and dad.
We're not free.
No. Not for much longer.
I'm free.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're going to take off.
I do this for free. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't. I don't do anything for free. And lots of people.
He makes me pay him to be here. I give him beer and he still makes me pay him.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in life. They say the best things in life are free, and whoever wrote that was like full of it. So I'm here.
I can't think of anything that was like the best that I got for free.
Exactly. See?
Except you drinking this, you didn't have to pay anything for that.
No, because you have it on tap. Because you're like the only non-restaurateur in all of the Houston area that.
Who, me? Oh yeah.
Well,
okay, let's taste this. They need to know what this tastes like. It tastes like a saison to me.
Yes,
but more full body.
Yeah, there's a crispness to it, but there's also
very buttery.
Yes, a very buttery, full flavor. There's a lot going on with this beer. You won't get a lot of technical notes with me, other than I just say just drink the.
Well, tell me what you think about it technically, though.
Technically, I love the color.
That's my forte.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
What am I here for?
Nice color. Oh, always look at my glass. Get your tongue off my glass.
That's just a tradition here at the Microphones Beer Hour.
I swear you change the name of this every time.
Yeah, it's just, you either like a beer or you don't like it. And if I were a betting man, and I'm not, if I had played the lottery, I probably would have lost, like so many millions of you. And but if I were a betting man, I would bet that you like this beer. If you can get your hands on it, which you
know
can.
What's kind of ironic about this beer is that it's a seasonal beer and it came out kind of in the late winter, and yet it's almost summery to me. I mean, it's a lighter tasting beer. It's not real heavy. I mean, I would drink this in the summer like over a lot of horrible Bud Light beers. And
we're back. So, lesson learned: charge your batteries or plug yourself in.
I'm not plugged in. Do I need to go do that?
If you're an android sent from the future, plug yourself in. So I was sent here to make you love beer.
Okay, let's talk scent wise. Like what are we smelling on this beer?
Scent wise, I'd probably say about like 17 cents.
Come on, it's more than that. At least 18. It's not like a full aroma beer. I mean, it's very subtle and again French style. So. Everything else very, like...
Oh, I drink my beer. Oh, I'm going to drink my beer, la Mort Vivant.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's pretty good. It smells okay.
It smells okay.
It smells better than some other French things
just so you know, we're either going to review beers we really like or really hate. There won't be a lot of medium beers. We really like this beer.
We do.
So for you to say that it just smells okay, come on, like.
But there's beers, and you have the bouquet, which is the part you smell, and then there's the tasting and the aftertaste, and beers can take on different characters at different stages of the
this
tasting
is such
process.
a mid-level, like everything is cool about this beer. Like there's nothing over the top. There's nothing. Hey, you need to learn about marketing and facing. You got to put the name out.
Oh, I was trying to show the.
Well, you were halvesies, so you either go all Mort Vivant.
The camera 2. Oh, we're on camera 1. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well,
sorry about
we're
that.
on camera 1 because we can't afford a second camera.
Well, you know, you work with what you're given.
Anyway,
Man.
it smells really good. You know, it tastes really good. Like I said before the break, I actually think it's more of almost like a summer style beer, which is weird to me that they released it as almost like a winter seasonal.
Which, you know, it's kind of laughable down here in southeast Texas that they release beers as seasonals. You know, they'll release a beer as a summer seasonal, and they'll have it out for a couple of months. And
summer really lasts about 8 months here in Texas.
Really, you get about like 2 days of winter here.
This year, yeah.
And you know, the rest of the time it's pretty much hot and uncomfortable. And you want a cool, crisp, refreshing beer.
Kind of like filming a video with you, very hot and uncomfortable.
He's not wrong. And this is the kind of beer you would want. So we have this problem with a lot of beers here in the southeast Texas area that are seasonals that we wish would just be released as perennials? Is that the right word?
That's an awkward word.
That's kind of more something
flower word.
Yeah, I associate when you tune into our flowering and gardening program, you probably you'll hear the word perennial. But seasonal, you know, with a beer it means it's going to be this date to this date, and it won't be the rest of the year. And I could drink this all year round. I don't know. Because any given day in southeast Texas, it could be 85 degrees.
Yeah.
So.
But that's good. This is a good Texas winter beer. They might have nailed it.
Or it's a good Texas summer beer.
Well, I don't know. But
did I just blow?
Hey, just
your mind?
I don't mean to ruin anything for anybody who follows Southern Star, but Walloon is going to be their next seasonal, which is slightly lighter than this. So again, for a Texas winter beer, they might have nailed it. It's not heavy.
I see the point he's making.
It's not too sweet. It's not too alcohol laden. What's the alcohol percentage on this? It's
something
alcohol free. So
drink as much as you want.
That's really what we're promoting.
That's
right?
what we're all about on this show, this series, this encyclopedia program.
No, program.
Program.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's what we call it here in Tejas. Is a program. Drink as much as you want because they can always brew more.
So and we need to give the kids something to take home, and by kids I mean 21 and over, obviously.
We don't promote that kind of thing here.
No.
Underage drinking, I mean. Underage, well, drinking, no.
I don't drink under any age. I drink usually above anyone.
Right. I don't know where I was going with that, but point is, just drink beer.
Well, let's not get into the ages because there's so many.
Aging beer can be a good thing.
That's a fantastic thing.
Yeah.
I would never age a beer for 21 years, though.
No.
I do have some beers that I bought in 2010 that I plan on aging for my son that was born in 2010. But
and see, that's a good, heartfelt.
I'm very. Lie to you though. I kind of think those beers are going to be terrible.
There's a good chance. And you know what? If that is the case, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Son, don't age your beers for 21 years.
Yeah.
But did I just come up with a song? Don't age your beers for 21 years?
Is this a microphones plug?
We do play music as well.
Alright, so here's your take home. You probably can't get Mort Vivant unless you're in Texas, Central and South Texas, because...
Or you can come visit us.
Southern Star doesn't exactly have the largest distribution. But what you can do is find beers that are similar. I do recommend Saison beers, which you can find different types of Saison beers. I'm not going to name names because we'll get to that point down the line. But Saison beers are fantastic, and they are very natural style of beers. Oftentimes they are fermented in an open vat, whereas I'm pretty sure that Mort wasn't aged this way. Again, it's slightly different than a Saison, but if you want to kind of drink along with us, as I don't blame you for doing so, a Saison would be very good to like drink along to this particular program. You know what might also be awesome? Coming up with a drinking game while watching our program.
We think of new ideas every time we record this program.
I thought we were going to come up with a P.O. box by this episode.
Yeah. Other thing you will discover is we are very bad at keeping up with tasks, appointments, tasks. We're good at drinking beer. Bad at...
I'm not. I just spilled it all over the table.
Well, he's good at licking up beer then. I won't... He's going to do it, isn't he? He did that, didn't he?
It's a table beer.
There you go. So I think
really is, kind of.
I think we have done enough to provide you some perspective.
Or anti-perspective.
Or anti-perspective. I hope we haven't lost a lot of viewership after this.
Do we have viewership to lose?
Well, you never know.
Look at this comment right here. Right there. Oh.
Yeah.
They're not going to be back.
I mean, if Tay Zonde can get millions of hits...
hey, the only way is Tay Zonde.
That was probably good for like 20 hits right there.
Easily. Look right there.
Yeah.
And again, and again, and again.
Because you know he's going to probably tag it. He's going to probably tag Tay Zonde or Chocolate Rain. So, in summary, a good beer that you probably won't get a chance to drink. But,
it is Mort Vivant.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. And
on your behalf.
Yeah.
Sorry you probably can't get it, but you can probably get something very similar to it.
Get a Saison, get a farmhouse beer. If you live in Texas, there's other breweries that do it. I'm sure they do a good job. I think Jester King in Austin has one.
Yeah, although slightly hoppier than what we're having today. This is like literally no hops to this whatsoever. It's very subtle, very French.
So, until then, keep drinking and don't stop believing.
Is that what you said every time? I never can remember.
We're probably gonna do this 56 episodes from now. Keep on drinking, don't stop believing. My name's Michael.
Michael.
And my name's Michael.
And we're done.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
Welcome to the show. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.